Well, since the end of New York's legislative session, medical aid in dying laws have gone into effect in New Jersey and Maine. The so-called Death with Dignity legislation allows the terminally ill to choose when they die with the assistance of a doctor. But as News Channel 34's Karina Capobianco shows us, it's still a contentious issue.
A total of 9 states and the District of Columbia have authorized right-to-die laws according to the advocacy group Compassion and Choices. Several more states have had legislation introduced this year, including New York.
I think New Yorkers are looking over the border to New Jersey and to Vermont, and they're seeing that more than 20% of Americans now have this critical and compassionate end-of-life option.
A pair of Assembly and Senate bills were introduced last winter, but never made it out of their respective health committees, despite rallies at the Capitol for change. Similar versions of the bill have been introduced since 2015. Supporters hope that when lawmakers return this winter, things will be different.
I think in the past we've had a legislature that maybe hasn't looked to the evidence, and now we have lawmakers in positions of power that look at the evidence.
As a practicing physician, I've seen very poor outcomes at the end of life for people who did not want to go through the suffering of a terminal illness.
Meanwhile, the legislation has faced opposition from other groups. The Center for Disability Rights says it could be open to abuse.
Often people don't see this as a disability issue, and that's the way that we really need to approach this. There's just nothing, there's nothing that's been proposed that's in the bill currently that could remove that risk.
And New York State Right to Life has stated it strongly opposes the bills as well. In Albany, Karina Capobianco,